Craig Carton from The Carton Show on Joe Flacco potentially leading the Browns into the playoffs.
Football's better when the Cleveland Browns have a chance.
Yeah.
I just always felt that way. And now you're 8-5, and it's like, oh my God, no Deshaun Watson, big deal. Oh my God, our other backup, PJ, big deal. Oh, DTR. They got a dude literally who is sitting at home playing, video games with his kids to get off the couch, like you said, and he's going to lead them into the postseason. Like, don't mess this up. The Cleveland Browns are going to the playoffs with Joe Flacco as their quarterback. Now, schedule favors them again. I know the Bears are coming off a win and an upset against the Detroit Lions, but you've got the Bears. The Texans are all banged up now. No wide receivers are healthy. And, of course, you got C.J. Stroud with the concussion protocol. The New York Jets, I'd love to tell you that's not winnable, but of course it is. And the Cincinnati Bengals also have a backup quarterback. The Cleveland Browns could run the table.
100%.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Could you imagine a 12-5 Browns team
Led by Joe Flacco.
A 12-5 Browns team that can only be the 5 seed because they're not going to catch Baltimore, but that would spell some trouble.
Yeah, but this is why you got to applaud the Cleveland Browns and you got to applaud Joe Flacco because he stopped the boat from sinking, right? There was a time where P.J. Walker went out there, you're like, oh, that can't be it.
Let's welcome in Jared Mueller from Dogs by Nature. And Jared, when you look at it, if the Browns do go 12-5, there's a 50-50 chance they're going to catch the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens' schedule just makes it really, really difficult for them, going down the stretch. And the Browns' schedule does set up pretty nicely. The Bears are coming off 2 straight wins. C.J. Stroud hasn't practiced this week. The average concussion is about 9 days, and that's average. So if he ends up at 10, 11 days without, not being able to practice, you might be facing Davis Mills. There's a reason they went up and got, C.J. Stroud last year. Mills isn't the guy. So I think it would be really interesting. I think it'd be surprising at some level.
Sure.
Jets, Bengals end the season. But in the end, it says so much about the team and Joe Flacco's ability to just throw the ball. I think his confidence can be his weakness every once in a while. We get that Joe Flacco ball that just shouldn't have thrown that, but it allows him to just throw balls where receivers aren't out of their break yet, and he's throwing the ball where they're supposed to be. And I think that builds a lot of confidence for a lot of the receivers. So it'd be exciting, 12-5, something to celebrate. Even if no one has a lot of hope that they can win in the playoffs, getting to 12-5 with this roster and getting those guys back next year really should set the Browns up to be maybe not a favorite next year, but a team to be really excited about.